Yes, I am no longer sick. I have bad news, however. macOS isn't supporting my recorder, so I'm having to use Windows on my Mac. Anyways, I want to show you something really cool. It's a game I made called Mousecraft. So if you type in wolfjs.com/full.html hashtag Mousecraft. That's the URL. You will log into a game. The game is important, by the way. Why is this taskbar so broken? There we go, we fixed it. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna reload the page. So the first thing you'll notice when you get on the game is that there's a full title screen. There's a full-on title screen. There we go, fixed. Now this title screen is made. Now there's another thing that you'll notice, and that you'll notice that this is actually in beta still. I just want to show that I am not done making the game, but it is in a good spot, so I released it for public beta. Launch the game, and you'll be in this area. The game used to just put you in an area, just a flat world, before we added terrain. The update beta 1.0 added this cool terrain effect, so I had to make it. So we do use a different version for developing the game itself, but if you notice changes in the game itself at random points, if you refresh the game, like the game doesn't load, it was a mistake. I loaded the wrong version of the game for developing. Guys, just don't load the developer one, because it is going to be the exact same version as this version. Because every time we're working on that, we usually finish the update by the time we leave. So, yeah, it's going to be the exact same thing. You can't go and look at developer versions, as your game will crash a lot. Also, your game saves will probably get corrupted by this. Now, we are going to add in game saves. That is what we're going to add in next, but it won't work for a while. So once this version goes from 1.2 to 1.3, which is probably going to take a little bit, not too long, you'll probably have a saving feature. That's what that's one of my goals for beta 1.3. Do not expect it, because we don't know what we're going to add. I am hoping that we add in saving soon, because it is slightly annoying about the fact that you can't save. So as you can see, random generated terrain happens here, and you can actually break things by pressing shift and clicking. Select blocks by clicking, and then you can place them by just clicking where you want to place them. You can't place them down here, by the way. It's a really cool feature, and this is the current selection. Now, notice that there is no survival mode at all. I do not want to develop survival mode. It's very hard to actually make this little hotbar down here. And something that we wanted to add in beta 1.2 was a inventory screen. That is something that we wanted to add, but pressing the key that was meant for it and nothing is happening. And that's because it was canceled, because we looked for a way to do it, but we couldn't. Every time we tried to do it, we weren't able to do it because something happened with the game's code that prevented the game from running properly once we have that code. Something that you will notice is that blocks can overwrite other blocks. That is just a little quick way, in case it's just something to help you build, in case you want to build. Just note that. This is another reason why we have creative mode. So if you accidentally overwrite something, you don't have to go back and get it again. Also, these worlds are random completely. There's not going to have, nothing really spawns down here. It's more of a place where you can completely share your ideas. Nothing will spawn in the world. It's just a little click and boom, you're done. As you can see, I'm going to make that complete grass. And sand will not fall. You have to pretend like it falls. It doesn't fall. As you can see, it just stands there. When we added sand back in alpha, yeah. Now, if you do want to go back to alpha, there's only one version of alpha. And this, you just have to replace Mousecraft with game load new, as that's where the URL used to be, and you'll be loaded with this early title screen. You can see this just this image. It will disappear eventually, and you start the game. First thing you will notice is that everything is missing. There's no grass blocks. And that's because grass blocks have disappeared. I will fix that after I upload the video. But I don't want to show you the URL for creating a game on here because I don't want you to mess up the game. I don't want you to mod it yet because once I release the game, then I will let you mod it. But for now, I want the game to be only vanilla. Do not get mad. As you can see, grass is just gone for some reason, and dirt isn't even spawned. I'm not sure why dirt isn't. Alright, because only grass blocks spawn. But this is what the game looked like at very first. There used to be a background, a still, but then we added in clouds and removed the background, just replaced it with light blue. But this is the only version of alpha that is available, and that's because I just didn't take it. I was just like, no, I don't even want to take it down. So this is all. This is the current one if you want to access the latest version of the game, and this is if you want to access one really beta 1.0 because this version is this alpha version is the same as release 1.0. Beta 1.0. Beta 1.0. I might mix it up. Anyways, this is what the title screen looks like currently. As you can see, it's very simple, has flat clouds, and it's very nice. It's a simple screen. This looks like it was made in MS Paint because I used JavaScript Paint. The game itself is developed at the Coder School, and so I had to use a Chromebook to develop it. And the platform that this game is based on is JavaScript. Wolf.js is the program used. So I just had to make this really quickly, and same with these. Oh, by the way, if you do click World 1, World 2, or in World 3, they just don't do anything. This is because the save feature was canceled for 1.2, and we're going to put it in 1.3. Fortunately, we ran out of time, so if we do run out of time, either the update is just deleted completely, or something happens. You cannot access our version for developing at all. You just can't, okay? The reason why is because why would we? This could cause chaos in our game's development, and we would halt the game from production. So if you dare attempt to, we will just delete the game. We will. No joke, we will delete Mousecraft if you do that. We're going to let you mod the game once it's released, okay? And to some of you, we might give you and we will eventually give you the snapshot version of it, which is just a copy paste from our private development release. I'll do that for you when Beta 1.3 launches. I'll just make a custom snapshot version that loads the latest snapshot, and we'll just send, whether it's broken or not, the latest development to you, so you will receive it. Please note that sometimes our development version will be broken. Don't panic. This is normal because sometimes we run out of time and we have to leave. We will send you a development snapshot eventually, but as of now, we will not do that. I do work with someone else on the game. I won't list the name for privacy reasons, But still, it is important to know that you don't need to care about the fact that we aren't giving everyone access to it. It's we will eventually do this. We'll eventually give everyone access to it by putting up a custom link that you can use. The main link will not be given out because our development version, we need to be private so we can develop properly and so the game is the best it can possibly be. We will give you a new version. We will give you a custom development version that is the same as our current one, but we don't know what happens if you do get something that can be modded. So we'll eventually give you this version. Also, when release 1.0 comes out, this little thing up here will disappear, and we'll also give you a mod version where you can just mod at will. And you can actually save it to your own account on WiffJS's website because we're going to send you. So if you ask, we'll send the game's code out from a version. And you can just copy that and paste it into your own account project. You do need to make your own account on WiffJS to do this. And then you can just mod. You can do whatever you want. You can add survival mode. You can add a whole new mode. You can add pigs. You can add sheep. We're probably going to add those, though. Anyways. You can add anything. And we might even take inspiration from you and add those mods into the game itself. You can be creative. We'll send you a moddable version. You know what? Actually, I will send you a moddable version of Beta 1.2 today in the comment of this. I'll send you the game's code, and all you need to do is go on your own WiffJS account. So here's what you need to do. Type in woofjs.com, and you can just hit start coding. Hit sign up, type this in, and once you do that, you can go onto a custom area, like a new code. Just exit out of that. So you can actually just type in the link and just type in WiffJS. And once you do that, this little spot here, once you make your account, you can just copy. You can paste in our game's code. Completely just delete the thing that's there. Copy and paste the game's code into this part right here. And the game will load up. Now, if you know JavaScript, then you can actually make your own mods. Please note, this will only happen once you make your account. So look in the comment section of this video, and I will have I will paste the game's code into there. Anyways, let me explain this. So first this is just a silly bug. Don't mind that. This is the day-night cycle. It is not a mistake. This is an actual thing. Oh, by the way, doors are kind of broken. Anyways, this is an actual thing. If you wait around like 5 to 10 minutes, I think, your game will change from the daylight to night. And nothing's gonna change. It's just a neat feature. Anyways, thanks for watching this, everyone, and have a good day!